back, everybody. It is the Working Brother back at you with another talk. Yet again, we've got Philip Druzhinin. Philip, welcome back. How are you doing?
Yeah, how are you, Stefan? I'm good.
Excellent. I'm pretty good, considering everything that's been going on in the world since we last talked, and how things are shaping up here near me and near you. I'm excellent.
There are too many occasions and events that were possibly passing by us, but I still was, looking at the news, looking at the Telegram channels, and I was picking just the most crazy ones, most crazy posts and so on. So I was trying to copy it to you, so might as well be interesting to cover today, because it was recently, it was in September, it was in October, so people might have not forgot about that, might not have forgotten about that yet, so that'd be good.
Yeah, but some of the stuff we have to cover today is not only recent. It's the stuff that ties into what we talked about before, and it's stuff that goes on in the background always, basically, like whether you're paying attention to it or not, it's always there. But before we get started, I want to take a little break and remind everyone this is a comedy show. Nothing we say here has anything to do with reality. I want to thank everybody who supports the Working Brother. Thanks for all the coffees. Hi to the new Patreons and all that other good stuff. And don't forget, you can check out Philip's channels in the description. He's got a couple of YouTube channels, so you can find a lot more stuff there about the topics that we're going to talk about today. So, shall we do a meme?
Yeah, whatever you wish. Do it.
Let's take a break from the actual topics that we're going to talk about. Patriots, back then. Tax my tea, how about I kill you sleep on Christmas? Patriots now. I swear, if you infringe 3 or 4 more times, I'm going to vote so hard. How do you feel about voting?
As Tavarish Stalin was saying, Comrade Stalin, it doesn't matter how you vote. It matters only how you count. So basically, these Moldova elections, Moldova referendum to EU showed us all that they are repeating the same old script they did in 2020.
Basically,
when you go to sleep with some certain results which are satisfying you, and you're pretty sure that your decision has won, and then you wake up in the morning, you find out that it's totally wrong. You didn't win at all, and this so-called mail-in voting, or voting from, in Moldova's case, is voting from outside of Moldova, changed everything. And basically, Moldova residents are now not very happy, because these guys are from outside. These unknown people from outside voted for them. So they're going to join the EU eventually, I think.
So like you're saying, if the elections are well organized, the turnout doesn't matter, basically.
Yeah, that's what they find out, because, as Biden was saying on the meeting, on the so-called secret meeting with the minorities and the members of the U.S. Congress, which are represent minorities, he knew all the way that in 2030 these minorities are going to be majority. And currently in 2024, we can find out that Republicans know that too, and they know if they wouldn't win in 2024, there's no way they're going to win in 2028, in 2032, and so on. Probably there will be no country as we used to know. So I think it's the script is running the way that we were talking last year, and they picked Trump and they kicked out Biden. We were right in that. So currently, I think that Trump has a little more chances in actually winning the first day vote. But what about the rest of the ballots? They're gonna be dragged into this case after the election day is gonna be over.
So you're suggesting that there might be some election manipulation going on in the future, that we might see a repeat of
people,
something we saw before?
yeah, people of Moldova just saw it, you know. So I think
What do you
if
mean?
they do,
They voted to be part of the EU. They voted to be free and happy, and like they wanted to not be
no, no, no,
associated with
no.
Russia.
I'm talking about the change of the result, you know, which is
Yeah,
not
yeah, I
very
know. I'm being
explainable. You cannot explain that, I think. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. It's not.
even
It's like 3 weeks left, right? Maybe even
even
less.
even even the like if you ignore the fact that the results changed at the end of the like time, let's say, the difference between the yes and the no in the Moldovan referendum is just like what 0.6% or something like that. It's like
But
50
that's a win. That's a
50.4 and
win. That's a
40.8. Yeah,
win.
that's a clear win.
Yeah, that's a
Democracy
win.
won. It's
Yeah.
like 51 sheep voting to eat. I
Like
mean, wolves voting to eat the sheep.
like in U.S. elections, when Trump got a record number of people last time, Biden got even more. So they can draw whatever numbers you need, you know, to win the case. And in these tiny difference in some states was ridiculous. Knowing about the way democracy works in other countries, in case of Russia, it works with the popular vote, not the vote from the states, right? And not
Yeah,
the
people who actually know anything about the U.S. System of democracy, quote unquote, and know about electoral votes, which is what you're talking about, they're the only actual votes that matter in the U.S. election, and they can basically be bought from what we've seen. Way back, even when Al Gore and Bush, if you remember Al Gore and Bush.
exactly when the
Um,
Bush brother helped his brother to become president, basically. But what we know currently is that the situation is more crazy than the last time, because even now the insights come from meta corporations. I think recent O'Keefe, investigation when they smuggled a girl in the contact of some meta guy, and he was trying to tell her that they are deleting all the posts or shadow banning all the posts about Kamala if it's like somehow related to elections or her incompetence or something, or her history, or her, I don't know. You've seen the video too, I think. So
no, but I saw that, maybe I saw the video, but I saw this meme. This was hilarious. Did you know it was her birthday yesterday when he went to like the McDonald's thing? When the McDonald's thing happened, it was her birthday. I didn't know that. It was hilarious.
yeah, all this McDonald's story is very very funny, but everything is done and could be somehow tracked into this whole logic of this numerology I was talking about last times. And if you try to find out that, probably McDonald's thing is also related, but I didn't check it yet. I didn't have time. We still have a lot to talk about today, I think, and some of it also related to the election, including the last poll. Maybe we can start with that, since we talk about Trump and Kamala. Last poll that just showed up maybe yesterday, and I just checked on it. You can open numerology website I gave you the link to, and check what I'm
Mhm.
saying. It's all
Hold on, let
clear.
me see the election forecast. I think. Why doesn't it open it? Man, this like new Windows updated Windows viewer of pictures is so bullshit. Is this the one you're talking about?
Yes, as you can see, they have put Kamala at 38%, right? So 38
Mm-hmm.
is a clear 33, and if you check on 62, uh, you can also find out very interesting thing. Did I send you any screenshots
Hold on,
from
no,
that case?
from 62. No, I don't think
Uh,
you did.
you can
Where is this? Yeah, yeah, I
you
can
can
just do it here.
you can just do it here. Put 62%. 60.
62%. Calculate. Come on, mouse. Where are you, mouse? There you are. Yeah, 63 and 74.
No. Maybe we are on 62. Just put 62 first. Let's see. Yeah, that's a 38, right? So we have a 38, but somebody might say that's a 62%. And if we just check that 62% doesn't work, but because it's 62.1%. But how do we check that? That's a very big number. So we have to think, how do we check it? We put 62 as a digit. We put point as a word and 1 as a digit also. And that would be logical. 62 as a number also, as a digit.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's how they treat us. They treat us like, also we got 38 eventually, but when we check and add percent as a word also to here, we would see that we are wrong. We weren't wrong, and it's all related as a 66. Okay. And if we check the whole menu of this poll, can you read the logo of the organization that was performing the poll?
Hold on, where is that? That should be here.
Yeah. Polymarket. Just check this polymarket.com and see if we get anything. Polymarket.com.
Hold on.
They often use it as
polymarket.com.
No. You have to put .com sometimes.
Oh, but space dot.
Yeah. Just as exactly as
66.
It's written. Yeah. And if we go to the
this
top,
is a comedy show. This is a comedy show. We do numerological comedy here.
Yeah. If we also check Polymarket itself, maybe we can find something else. I don't remember if I did check it also.
Why does it not let you do enter? 37.
No, it's nothing. So let's go to the top of the list, top of this banner. What do we have there? It's no, to the very top, election forecast. So we have 2024 election forecast. How can we check that? Just put it all in this checker.
2024 election forecast.
We get nothing.
And 79.
Let's split it by the words and see if we get anything.
So election forecast 66.
Then if we have 66, we should confirm 2024. Just spell it like 2024.
2024.
Nothing. Just do then 2024. No.
Oh, you mean yeah.
Yeah. That's another way how they help.
24.
Nothing
on both. I don't know what that means.
78. Nothing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 2024. There's nothing here because But if we have 2, 2, 4, because 0 is not a numerology number. Maybe that's the case. Just erase 0. Maybe that's the case that they're hiding here, because 0 is nothing in numerology. Maybe they just deleted it from the logic. No, 2, 2, 4. Yeah. Nothing. Okay. No, I don't know. It has to be something here, but basically maybe the case is here that we have an 8, because 2 plus 2 and plus 4 gives us an 8, and 8 is a well-known 33 because it's like put together a 33. So maybe we have a 33 put together, because I'm not doing this 8 thing very much. I do it only when you have 88, but Russian-Vids has 8 as a 33 also, if it's used with other 33s. along the way. But we can see it's all used here, and probably this is the case. So it's not always very smooth to find out the logic of these people, but when you add
What do
up,
you what do you say about to people who like tell you that like you're trying too hard? Like how like it didn't work on the first one, and then like you take the number or the answer, and like that means then you type it out, and then that's what actually is the hidden 33 or whatever number in the background. What do you say to people like that? Do you like how do you answer that?
You can find the obvious one very clear, very fast, like we did with the percentage, right? But when you try to find all the details, you have to work harder, because you have to understand the logic that everything that's written on the poster is sometimes related to what is written in percentage in the highlighted area where it's easy to find it. Okay, and sometimes they even say it like 38, 33. They spell it a couple of times when they maybe somebody is discussing about that same picture and saying it. So we don't know where this poster came from. It came from Telegram. Maybe during the TV show they were highlighting it exactly when they were showing it to the people. We don't know what these TV hosts were saying. But what we see currently is just a scripted event showing us a post that all of a sudden everybody knew that Trump was more popular all the way, right? He was even more popular than Biden. Kamala was never even close to be Biden's substitute, right? Nobody even wasn't even talking. A year ago, we were saying Biden's going to be erased from the race and somebody is going to be put in. I was thinking it was Michael Obama, but I was also saying that it could be anybody. It could be anybody. So Kamala Harris, if we check the other case with Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump, how does it all correlate to these 33? We have to look closer to the next thing. Just go back to this website. And as we know, Biden 2024 and Trump 2024 were all the way 33, if you check it in numerology, right?
Yeah, we showed that last time, but I'll do it live now. So Trump 2024. Calculate. And what was it? Kamala?
No, just do Biden 2024 first.
Oh, Biden.
So people understand.
Calculate.
Yes, and also, how do we find out that Kamala is also scripted in this logic, right? We have to check what is left. And what is left is Harris, Trump. That's what is going to be written on the final results. Harris, Trump. And check this one. And we got a 38. Just recently we found 2 38s in the plain sight, right? No. 33 is 38. If you Google 33 here. No. 30 is okay. 33, just, yeah. Yeah. That's where we have this 66. Remember, we were finding 66s and 38s on this poster. And that's where it comes from. And then you go to another check, Trump Harris. Now you put D Trump, K Harris. And that's the final curtain, final nail in this coffin.
D Trump, K Harris.
Harris, yes. And you 44. Find a 44. That's always could be found when you have a government corruption, because 44 represents the corruption in the created world. Okay, that's how you find out that it's all related to this case. So that's why I was
44 is corruption, huh?
Yeah, 44 is clear corruption case.
I need to break this up with a little bit of humor. Being that you're in Russia, I'm sure you heard that the North Koreans are coming. What's your reaction to the North Koreans coming and the guide for Ukrainian soldiers to learn the basic sentences in Korean? I want to save my life. We're unarmed. I give up. I was forcibly mobilized. Don't shoot.
Yeah, basically, it's just a scripted story again, but we have to look at it. I didn't look at it yet. Maybe next time, give me more time. I'll take a look at this case more. Why not? Because it looks scripted to me too.
I think it's just funny.
The Korea itself, the case of Korea, when you have this core or CR or KR sound, core, kur, kar, ker, it's all related to the same old thing, the reset. And knowing what Korea was passing through all these years, particularly last century, it was occupied by Japan, and the people of Korea were tortured to death. The people of Korea were massacred. They were exterminated by Japan and were used in slavery and many other facts. Knowing the thing about Korean War, knowing that the country is still divided in two parts, right? Knowing that Korean artillery recently was put into the readiness, knowing that they blew up the highway, knowing that they have so-called nuclear weapons that can reach United States territory, particular island of Guam and Japan itself. Knowing all of that, this all smells like bullshit to me, and I think it's just another reset script part, which could be like Plan C, Plan D for start of this global war phase,
So your take is the global war is coming for sure, basically, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, if Russia's gonna win too fast, that this is what's coming. If Russia's gonna win slow, then this is prolongated to whatever period, we don't even know when. Maybe year 33, who knows?
What was I gonna say? We've got some videos here I want to play in the background. We've got a numerology video that I want to get your reaction to, and then after that we've got some Elon Musk and his robot, I robot, we robot, you robot, we're all robots. Anyway, let's see what this video has to say. Oh, we got like weird music here. I'll just turn it down. So, Greek gematria calculator. Neuralink. And you get 666 in gematria. How do you feel about gematria versus Chaldean numerology?
Well, I think it's all pretty much the same, technology of calculating. Knowing that the Masons themselves originate themselves from Great Britain and use English language as their main language of communications. You have to look up for the English, okay? You cannot just go and do it in Greek or Roman, I don't know. Perhaps you can find some interesting results, but mainly what I do it in English.
All right, that makes sense to me. Elon Musk announced that you can buy an Optimus robot for 20 to 30,000. Let's watch this video.
And as you can see, we started up with someone in a robot suit, so you can have your own personal R2-D2 C-3PO. But
so awesome, man.
The Optimus robot, you should be able to buy an Optimus robot for, I think, probably $20,000 to $30,000 long term. So, and what can it do? It'll be able to do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of, it will do.
Clean up a murder scene.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Fly an FPV drone.
This will be the biggest product ever of any kind.
more of this event. I'll just leave this video in the background of Musky Musk. I wonder if he'll copyright strike this music. Probably will. I'll turn it down. So he got out of a car and he got into a car that drove itself, and there were some bicycles with lights, and then he got out and there was lasers, and then a bunch of robots walked out. And I wasn't the only one. A lot of people got this vibe from it. Do you remember this movie?
Yeah, it's an old movie, yeah.
Do you remember it?
I don't remember it. I've seen it maybe, but you know,
it's a good time to watch it again. Let's put it that way, man. It's a good time to watch it again.
All I've heard about Will Smith recently is that he's farting so hard, people just running out of the pavilions where they film in the movies.
I don't know that. I don't know about his gastrointestinal problems, but I do know that he acted in this movie that back then was scary, and nowadays it's just like meh. You know, it's just like next week. You know, we got used to all kinds of terrible things. How do you feel about the robot apocalypse and Terminator and all that stuff?
I think it's coming. It's coming. Even Russians made Fedor robot who was so drunk that he couldn't walk, but he eventually got himself dragged into the International Space Station and learned how to shoot into in direction of the target. That's what the skills of Russian Fedor robot. But this robot looks more advanced. He probably can drag your wife's mother to the previously dug trench and bury her there. Okay.
He can help around the house. Do whatever it is needed.
And then do her job and help you around the house. Yeah.
Right. Comedy show. It's good. This is a comedy show. Shall we go into that Trump video?
Did you check the robot name, by the way? Let's do it now.
No, I didn't.
What's his name?
See this here. Optimus.
Yeah, just do it. I guess
it's just 33. It's just like what's it called? What are they called? The 33.
Yeah, go. Never. You haven't seen it, right? Me neither.
No, I just did it now. Not surprising though.
I think the Cybertruck's also 33, but you know what they use in the article, they used as Cybertrucks, and I checked trucks, but when you check truck, you don't find anything. But it's interesting what they actually put into the article when they describe things, and so that's the term itself, Cybertruck. You know.
Transformers, that's what I was trying to remember. That's where Optimus is from. Transformers, Optimus Prime. You remember Optimus Prime?
Yeah. We had a Yandex Taxi trial for the Robo Taxi since like 2023, I think, and it's still running. I see these cars running with no people inside. They're still trialing out them in Moscow. I see them all the time. Okay, so we do it also.
I know, man. I know about the thing in Moscow, as in Russia. I think in St. Petersburg there's one as well. But the point is, in China as well, and in Saudi Arabia and the Emirates, like there's a bunch of countries which have these like autonomous self-driving cars, which is I don't know what to say about it. Should we watch Trump? This is already old news, but it was news to me because Philip actually pointed out that I heard it wrong. So let's hear what Trump.
He's done such an unbelievable job for North Carolina, for Georgia, for Alabama.
First, you say how you heard it, before?
No, let's play it out, and then I'll go back and say both.
For Florida, for Tennessee, his name is Elon Musk. He saved free speech. He created so many different great things.
So many different great things he created by copy pasting.
First major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Come here. Take over, Elon.
All
yes,
right.
take over.
All right. We seem to have lost Philip. I'm going to pause this recording. All right, and we're back. We had some technical difficulties.
I just screwed up. Sorry.
Or fat fingers. It happens to me often as well. Now, where did we lose Trump? And where is my preview gone? Why is my preview gone? How come I don't have a preview here anymore?
Philip stole it.
Why is this not always on top? It is, but why is it not actually always on top? Okay, now let's go back here and then go previous. And we've got Trump, and let me go to where we were about here.
Where is he?
Where is he? All right, there's Mr. Moschino.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA.
All right, so that's the audio file we want. And Philip here pointed out he's not saying he's dark MAGA, he's saying he's drunk MAGA. And at first I was like, no, Philip, you're Russian and I'm Serbian and I understand English better. Because that makes perfect sense. But no, actually, if you play it back, I'm going to play it back now. Let me turn up the volume a bit and play it back.
Do 0.5 speed of the video.
Hold on, let me do that. 0.5. Let's see. Come on.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA.
And now you can hear that it's dark MAGA, but when you see it's full speed, it's drunk MAGA. That's what the problem is. That's why these people started to say it's dark MAGA, okay? And I understand them, but nobody actually heard him saying dark MAGA. It's just what you can hear from the slow speed, you know.
So basically, he's saying drunk MAGA.
Yeah.
And drunk MAGA, where's my drunk MAGA thing? There it is. And drunk MAGA is also 33.
Yeah, and if you know Trump MAGA, also check Trump MAGA. Trump MAGA.
Hold on. That's this. Trump MAGA. And yes, not surprising.
And as you can see, that's a full, double
Spelling,
double penetration for this.
Yeah, Trump. And then we've got this other clip that you sent with Glenn Beck and Trump on the phone talking about who the real president is. Let me play that in the background.
Actually, the president, Mr. President.
Well, I think it's a committee of people, and they might not even know who the committee is. They may not even know themselves. Does that make sense? It's a group of people that are D.C., and they surround a man that was not the most capable person.
Yeah.
By the way, never was.
Right.
But certainly not anymore.
Yeah.
And she's worse than he is. She's worse than he is. And the difference is she was a believer. You know, she was a believer for a long time. She was a Marxist
Right.
for a long time. She's further left than Bernie. You've heard that many
Oh,
times.
yeah.
We talk about it. But she's further left than Pocahontas, okay? Pocahontas is probably further left than Bernie, I think. I don't know how you rate him. I'd have to go by your scale. I believe in your scale maybe more than mine. You know better. But if you think about it, you know, we have some people, and she is considered the most left in the entire Senate, and not the smartest.
Check real Donald Trump. Real Donald Trump. What's gonna? What are we gonna have for real Donald?
Real Donald Trump. 66 and 59.
Yep. So as you can see, it's all related. And by the way, he's kind of starting with some very interesting information, right? Saying people that don't even know each other, maybe even don't even see each other. That cannot say that about people who surround Biden and Kamala Harris, right? They know each other and they see each other. But he started to talk about somebody else. He started to say a little bit of truth, that there are some people that nobody even seen, and they control presidents, right?
Like
but
these people?
Yeah, exactly. Some of them too. And you know, he kind of drags this into the zone of a joking about what Kamala could be as a socialist or whatever. But as we know, as I've been saying before, socialism and capitalism and pretty much the same. It depends on who is, you know, actually, you know, deciding what is capitalism and what is socialism in particular country, right?
Speaking of socialism, I've got a meme. I'm sure it's the same in communist Russia. Mom, turn off your computer, let it rest. The fridge that's been working since the breakup of Yugoslavia. It's like just sitting there. Do you have this same phenomenon in Russia as well? Do you have like Soviet fridges that are like 60 years old? That are like work perfectly?
By the way, not only Soviet fridges work as well. These old American fridges from the 70s, from the 60s, from the 50s, they're working well. Yeah. And people knew how to make things before they started to give life to these, you know, monsters like we are. And so who screwed up everything, you know. But these mechanics from the past, they did things, you know, that work.
Tell me, we're about 37 minutes in. Do you want to continue with what we've got here queued, or do you want to break it up and go into a next one?
I don't know. Just do it. Do whatever. I think we have like 30 more minutes at least, so I think we can finish it all today.
All right, let me put this in there to break up our talks and bring in some current events. Have you seen pictures of Lebanon before and after the Israeli wiping out of a town with some ancient history in it?
Someone says it's Baalbek or something, but I don't see Baalbek in this footage. Maybe I'm just
not this video, not this not that photo, but there is another video of actually Baalbek. I think I have it here actually. Strike on terrorist infrastructure, says the IDF. But apparently this is within Baalbek. And Baalbek is like an area. It's like a neighborhood. It's not just the site, you know, where the. But it's like.
Talking about Gaza strikes. Like there was a lot of cases where they say that some of the ancient artifacts were damaged and destroyed during the strike in Gaza. But I'm not a witness of those, and I cannot say for sure. I don't want this comedy show to be blamed for anti-Semitism, but I can remind you and assure you that the Israelis themselves are not the only Semites we have in this world. So people of Gaza and people of Lebanon are also could be called Semitic groups, right? So we have to talk about the real facts, and the real facts are that almost a year and even more passed from the October 7 event, and we don't even know who was actually in charge of or being punished or being prosecuted for these failures of Israeli border service and so on. Yeah, we don't even know how many people were put in the prison for that. And since you don't have this information, since you don't have the fact check, and that was it staged, was it scripted, was it the MI6 operation, was it CIA operation, maybe it was Iranian operation, who knows? Actually, since we don't have anybody prosecuted, we don't have any open source information for that. You cannot just call us these ugly words as anti-Semitic people, because I, for myself, respect the people not for their nationalities. I respect people for their actual doings, and I understand that if you want somebody smart and maybe very eager to find the result, reach the destination point, you go to the place where smart people live, right? And so they did when they want to make Russian revolution, and they sent all these people from New York who were living there, and eventually 15 commissars of Soviet Russia were Jewish, and you cannot just ignore this fact that these people were really smart and were used to create this Soviet Socialistic Republic way back in the days.
Are those the Trotskyites?
Mainly some of those people were friends of him, but some of them were also called Bolsheviks later. But these people came from New York and other countries like Germany, Austria, which we were in war with, right? So
sounds a lot like the aircraft carrier in the Middle East. I popped this up for a second. I just wanted to play this video for illustrative purposes. This is anti-Semitism. We're gonna have an anti-Semitic joke in the second half when we start recording the second half. I decided we're gonna pause this recording, and then I'm gonna download a joke about anti-Semitism, and then we're going to do another recording and continue the rest. But before we do that, I wanted to play this video because this is US tax dollars at work. Watch this. Boom. Goodbye. It's kind of like that other US tax dollars at work that happened when those three buildings disappeared.
These corrected bombs, air carried bombs, or whatever you call it, corrected air,
But
missiles.
These are bunker busters. These are bunker busters that are like made to destroy buildings.
Busters. Yeah, bunker busters. They all look like controlled demolition to me, but I'm not a big expert, so anyway.
It's crazy. It's crazy how they're taking down these buildings like they're made of sticks, and it is crazy that the whole world is sitting there and watching. Basically,
these buildings are made of sticks, sir.
No comment. All right, we've been going for 43 minutes. Philip, thank you for sticking around. We're going to continue in a moment. Everybody who stuck around to the end, thank you. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me get this music going. And we'll be right back. See you everyone soon.